President of the Court of Appeal tackled some very interesting topics today. She looked at your rights and the roles of judges when she made an appearance today. She was speaking to Rotarians as a part of the group's observance of Literacy Month. During the meeting held tonight, she touched on the issue of criticism leveled against judges for being, in some people's mind, too liberal in granting bail. That's where persons once free go out and commit more crimes. She said those who criticize fail to account for the socialization most persons would experience before coming in before the court.
It further fails to take into account the fact that judges are required to follow the law. And so, if a person is granted bail in accordance with the Constitution and goes out and commits an offense while on bail, is it the judge's fault who followed the law? Or is it that the person bailed may have a propensity to commit crimes, perhaps due to his lack of proper socialization? Undoubtedly, the public would be inclined to inquire, before apportioning bail, how many of the persons granted bail have been awaiting trial beyond the constitutionally mandated period and are therefore constitutionally entitled to bail.
Justice Allen was also asked to respond to how justices determine a case being the worst of the worst when they're looking at cases of capital punishment.
The only thing I will say is that the death penalty is no longer mandatory. It is now what is appropriate in the circumstances of the offender and the circumstances of the offense. And it has to be the rarest of the rare, or the worst of the worst, in order to qualify for the death penalty. That is what the Privy Council has said. The Privy Council is the highest court of this land, and that is the law that we must abide by and must follow.